Welcome back to the FlipNerd.com REI Classroom, where experts from across the real estate investing industry teach you quick lessons to take your business to the next level. And now, let's meet today's expert host.
Hi, I'm Joe Lieber, and I'm your host of REI Classroom today. Today, we're going to talk about landlording for maximum profits. Stay tuned.
If you're an active real estate investor already doing deals and looking to double or triple your business, you should consider joining the Investor Fuel Real Estate Investor Mastermind. We're a small group of investors that share our best practices, tips, and tricks with one another in an effort to all win. We limit our membership to only 1 to 2 members per market, so everyone shares their knowledge, tips, and tricks openly and honestly. Our members include some buying 1 to 2 houses a month, up to some of the most respected investors and leaders in the real estate investing industry, some of which have personally done over 1,000 deals. If you'd like to be considered for our invitation-only world-class mastermind, please visit investorfuel.com to request your personal invitation. Our next meeting is coming up quickly. Go to investorfuel.com now to learn more.
Okay, so how do we landlord for the maximum profit? Well, you have to follow your rules. I have rules that I never, ever break. So here they are. Get ready. Number 1, never wait past 15 minutes to show your property. The appointment's at 2 o'clock and they're not there by 2:15, leave. I've broken the rule too many times. And every dang time I do, that's a sure good of an indication of how they're going to pay their rent. 15 minutes late. Never stay past 15 minutes. That's number 1. Number 2, receiving rent. You don't know how many times I sit at the office an extra hour waiting for someone to show up, or you know the line, the check's in the mail. No. So this is a great tip. Are you ready for maximum profits here? All right. U.S. Bank is the only bank that I'm aware of that will show the deposit ticket at time of deposit. So you can go into any U.S. bank in the country, write your name on the deposit ticket and your address, make a counter deposit, and it will show online exactly at that time the deposit. Perfect, right? So if someone tells me they're going to pay the rent today, I can look online and see if they're going to pay it by the time the bank's closed. If they didn't, we've got a problem. So it really takes a lot of the guesswork out of, oh, I hope they mailed it, or I hope I stay at the office an extra hour, or any of that. So that is a great rule too, okay? So make sure you do that if you have rental property. And then evictions, 3-day notices. I don't care what happens. I have rents due on the 1st. I have a 5-day grace period. I start calling my tenants on the 10th saying what's going on. And by the 15th, I don't care what excuse is, you're getting a 3-day notice. Notice is the intent that you're going to file eviction if they don't move or pay in 3 days. And then I always follow through on the 20th and file eviction. I let them know they can always be reinstated if they pay up. Pay the filing fees, pay the late fee, and I'll reinstate you. I always say I never want to put anybody out, but I have to run my company like a business. Because if you don't, what's going to happen is if they tell you they're going to pay on the 20th and they don't, you're really getting me off your evictions. Next, water bills. You don't know how many times I've been burned on water bills. So, here in every state does it a little differently. But here in Cleveland, the tenant can put the electric and they can put the gas in their own name, and they will not come after the landlord. If the tenant doesn't pay, the gas gets turned off and they chase the tenant. Water bill doesn't work like that, though. The water bill follows the owner no matter what, even if you put it in their name. But I go ahead and put it in their name anyways. Even though it's going to follow me, it makes them feel like the psychology is they're responsible. And there's no way for me to get around as a landlord. I'm going to get stuck with that bill if they don't pay, but they're more inclined to pay a bill with their name on it than with not my name on it. So always put the water bill in the tenant's name. Okay, last thing. Never let a tenant move in with a partial rent and a promise. I've been burned too many times. So especially in the rent-to-own model that I do, I might be at $2,000 down, $800 a month. And they'll say, we'll give you $1,000 now in first month's rent. We'll make up the other $1,000 when we get our tax return, or in 2 months, or, whatever the case is. It never comes through unless they have the first month full down payment and first month's rent. I'm not giving those keys up. I'll hold a property up to 30 days as long as they give me at least half of the down payment. That is non-refundable. So they did burn me at least almost like getting a month's rent on a vacant property. So never break that rule though. And if you do that, you will definitely have a higher ROI and you will be maximizing your profits as a landlord. Thanks for tuning in.
If you're an active real estate investor already doing deals and looking to double or triple your business, you should consider joining the Investor Fuel Real Estate Investor Mastermind. We're a small group of investors that share our best practices, tips, and tricks with one another in an effort to all win. Real estate investing can be a lonely business for successful real estate investors, but it doesn't have to be. Investor Fuel members meet 4 times a year, but we talk to each other 365 days a year, and we focus on improving the profitability of our businesses, improving the quality of our lives. That's why we do this, right? And making an impact on those around us so we can truly leave a legacy. We limit our membership to only 1 to 2 members per market, so everyone shares their knowledge, tips, and tricks openly and honestly. Our members include some buying 1 to 2 houses a month, up to some of the most respected investors and leaders in the real estate investing industry, some of which have personally done over 1,000 deals. If you'd like to be considered for our invitation-only world-class mastermind, please visit investorfuel.com to request your personal invitation. Our next meeting is coming up quickly. Go to investorfuel.com now to learn more. Please note, the views and opinions expressed by the individuals in this program do not necessarily reflect those of flipnerd.com or any of its partners, advertisers, or affiliates. Please consult professionals before making any investment or tax decisions, as real estate investing can be risky. Are you a member yet of flipnerd.com, the hottest real estate investing social community online? If not, you can join for free in less than 30 seconds and get access to hundreds of off-market deals, vendors in your market to help you in your business. And you can start networking with thousands of other investors just like you. Get your free account now at flipnerd.com. Please check out the Flipnerd family of real estate investing shows, where you can access hundreds of expert interviews, quick tips, and lessons from leaders across the real estate investing industry. They're available at flipnerd.com/shows, or simply search for Flipnerd in the iTunes store.